So I want to point out that this is the 5th or 6th time, I believe, where Onision is using the whole concept of divorce between him and his spouse as clickbait to try to get people to watch his video. And once again, like the cowardly little punk he is, likes and dislikes as well as comments are disabled because he doesn't like what people have to say about him or his spouse. Which, now that I think about it, since his spouse is participating in this particular video, then they are also a coward.
Sorry, I don't make deals with bitches.
But enough griping on people's courage. Let's go ahead and get on this.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There it goes.
You good on your end? No, I mean like recording and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's clear the air, shall we?
Let's clear the air. Spill the tea.
The world thinks, you know, that we are divorced.
Do they?
Not really, because Onision likes to play the boy who cries wolf every time he brings up that topic up. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you might as well blame your dipshit spouse for putting that in people's minds.
They also have this theory that you and I are a puppet marriage, or
Married for clout?
a dummy marriage or something like that. What do you think? What is our marriage?
How would that benefit us in any way? I'm not like a famous person. Like, why would it benefit you to be married to me?
Well, internet logic, you know?
You gotta love that people like Onision, that's pretty much their go-to argument. That is just internet logic. No, it's... Look, the only reason a lot of people think that your whole marriage is a sham is due to the fact that a lot of your other previous relationships did not go so well. And a lot of people, or at the very least, a lot of your exes say about the same exact thing about you. Like almost every single one of them. So if it looks like a piece of shit, it smells like a piece of shit, it's a piece of shit.
So someone says divorce looking like a real good option now, just saying, and they added you.
How would you know?
We'd ask you the same question. And also, no offense, but are you just gonna look at some of the tweets and messages that talk about how they would rather have you guys divorced, or, you know, what's the point of this particular video?
I don't know. They just know that if they were you, they wouldn't have ever dated me in the first place, which makes them a different person or something.
Yeah, like, that's you.
It's almost like you're you and they're them.
What?
It's crazy.
I don't use my Twitter anymore, guys, just so you know. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you gotta join my Patreon.
I feel very uncomfortable with her response to that. Like, okay, like, you were a fucking teenager dating somebody in their late 20s. Does nobody else see how fucking creepy that is? Also, what a sleazy way to try to get people to pay to interact with you on social media. But then again, I also have to point out that that is a cowardly way of doing things, considering that certain people who, let's say, don't want to pay for your shit aren't going to interact with you. People who want to, you know, speak their minds.
Lanybot is hot. Do you think we can convince them to divorce Onision for me?
Him.
No, them as in...
Them, as in me.
Oh, I thought they were talking about both of us.
My brain hurts!
I said, do you think they could convince them to divorce him? My pronouns are he, him. Thank you.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay, I don't want to sound offensive or anything, but I want to say this because with the way they talk, with being very condescending, we fucking get it. Okay? We get that you want to be called him, they, you know, masculine pronouns or whatever. I understand that, truly. But don't sound like a fucking asshole about it. Jeez.
Things revealed in this video. Greg is a deadbeat dad. Greg physically abused you as punishment. Greg verbally abused you. Nothing new there. You're both horrible pet owners. Nothing new there. Great idea for a video, Lamp. Do a divorce video next time.
What is this in reference to?
It is in reference to my relationship rules and punishments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So we were like talking about and that's
We're shooting the
Can you imagine if somebody like came forward about just like their in the bedroom and they're talking about like bondage and stuff and they're like emotionally abusive, physically abusive.
I'm gonna say this right now, is this condescending, like, oh, this didn't really happen, or this is a joke type of behavior is getting very, very irritating. And I want to point out that it's funny that you want to select like certain videos and tweets to kind of make yourself, oh, look, like it's nothing's wrong, but in reality, you forget again the various group of people that have been under your charge and still, or at least been under your household, and you treated like shit. Do I need to point them out? Just naming a few: Sky, Shiloh, Adrian, Billy. You know, the girl that you say that you wanted chained in your basement because she lied about marijuana.
I always have in the position. I close my eyes and keep the lights off just in case I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know what kind of lives these people live.
Well, I'm pretty sure that a lot of the people that criticize you have had lives where they don't end up grooming people who are teenagers, as well as having teenagers send them half-naked pictures of themselves to rate and belittle.
Your husband is a pedo. I think you should divorce him and get him arrested.
That's deep.
That's very aggressive.
Also, your divorce papers and a subpoena at the same time.
I've also wondered why people are so aggro about it. Like,
I liked the one where we said I was hot. Can we go back to that?
Greg was actually probably disappointed that he couldn't use "I don't want to be with a man" excuse to finally divorce, and has to stay in the marriage to not cave into Shadow fans' theories that he's unhappy and bored.
Are you unhappy and bored?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
You're fucking weird.
You double sure?
I'm triple sure.
Quadruple sure?
If I was bored, I would have left.
Wait. I'm sorry. If that's the case, then didn't you get bored of Kai for a brief moment when you were trying to seduce Billy in that whole situation? And then she ended up becoming became a emotional wreck because they were jealous of your interaction with Billy. So why didn't you leave them then? Oh wait, that's right. By the end of it, you, with the whole situation with Billy, you try to make it seem like Billy was the one that was the evil one that was trying to seduce you. Because you were caught being a cheating sleazebag. Oh wait, didn't you do that with some other people that were, you know, in a relationship with you? Or at the very least, staying in your household?
For sure.
Would you have? Or do you not want to confirm shadow fan? What's a shadow fan?
A shadow fan is like somebody...
An auntie?
Well, it's like everybody's a fan if you're obsessed over someone, basically.
Not really, but believe whatever you want. Whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess.
Like, if you're constantly talking about someone, the behavior is very similar to a fan. But, what the fuck? But they're not like...
They're like the dark side?
Yeah, they're like the darkness that always creeps behind actual
I
fans.
feel really out of the loop. Like, I'm so... I don't know any of the theories anymore.
I bet Onision is relieved you aren't transitioning. Otherwise...
Bitch, I am transitioning. The
have to get the divorce papers ready. So this is just like when we first started dating. When we first started dating, it was like we're only gonna last 2 weeks, right? And then they're saying once you hit 20, I'm gonna leave you. You know, like, oh, you just wait. Like, everybody.
Is this the year? I'll be 25.
Right, but everybody
old.
Everybody seems to think that they know, you know, strangers' relationships, but they keep being wrong, and it doesn't seem to matter to them that they're constantly wrong.
Alright, dipshit, let me boil it down for you. We don't know you personally. We never claimed to know you personally. That's the thing you keep getting wrong. But what we do know and what we see, because you can't shut your fucking mouth and you keep showing people how you act, you have posted publicly a lot of the shit that goes on in your private life repeatedly over the years. And a lot of the women that have spoken out about you don't say very nice things about you. And a lot of them pretty much, their stories correspond with each other. So, in that aspect, we have a good idea of what kind of individual you truly are. As well as, it doesn't help your case too, with some of the drama that you've been in, with bringing in people like Sarah, with show, or at least you, showing very manipulative behavior towards her as well as other people, trying to get them to be an exact, let's say, individual that you'd want them to be. It's just very sickening, to say the least.
Like, oh, I was proven wrong again, but this time,
This
it's
is
like,
the one.
how many crying wolves do you have to do before
This is
people
the
just stop
year,
listening
dude.
to you?
I'm going to be 25. I'm a man. Like, if we go and do it, this is the time. I'm just looking at his face and it's dumbfounded. Just like,
Isn't that his default I'm a dumbass look, though? Alright, so for the rest of this video, they do some bullshit online quiz of whether or not they should get divorced, or how they're compatible or some shit. And it's dumb. So I'm not gonna play that part of the video for you guys. But I just want to point out this whole thing when it comes to Onision and this whole divorce thing. One, Onision is the one that constantly brings it up. He's done like what, 5, 6, 7, 10 videos. I think I said 6 or 7 at the very beginning of this video, but he's done a lot of them. He's done kind of like the Gina Cooney videos. I mean, not to that extent, but he's done a lot of these videos, probably using the same exact title, I'm getting divorced, and then reading people's comments about giving their opinions about the relationship between Onision and Lainey, or Kai, which is dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Especially when he thinks that any sort of backtracking he can do to try to silence people is going to make any difference. Because at this point, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, have their opinions of him by this point. With him being an abuser, a manipulator, a groomer of teenagers. Somebody who has convinced teenagers years ago to send him half-naked pictures so he can either criticize or ridicule on the internet. He has done a lot of scummy shit. So people at this point already have their opinions on him. Now, I have a feeling that I'm going to say this right off the bat, especially with these whole podcast videos, it seems forced. I know a lot of people, like a lot of his fans, are applauding, like, oh yeah, Kai is on this now. I feel like it's forced. I feel like the only reason that he has Kai on here doing these videos is to try to silence people. Especially since a lot of us have mentioned the fact that when they, or at least he, talks about Kai in any degree, we never hear it from Kai. Just Onision. Which, in that case, I'm pretty sure he's been watching my videos, because I've said that a lot. So, I'm going to say that I'm not showing you guys the initial video because, lo and behold, he's going to probably copyright claim this video, or copyright claim the video if I showed his footage. The kind of behavior that Kai displays in this video, no offense, seems fake. Like, I get this feeling that, and this isn't me because I'm a, fucking hater of Onision, which I don't hate Onision, I'm just criticizing his fucking ass. The way that Kai presents themselves in this is very, very fake to me. Like, it's not genuine. Like, what they're saying is just kind of like, please Greg. Kind of like how his fans try to please him. So I can't in any way consider them to be genuine in this video. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Please leave in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to watch me play video games, then go check out my Let's Plays of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to get those up and for you guys to watch, because I freaking love playing that game. And pretty soon we're also going to be uploading videos for Super Mario Maker 2. I just finished the story mode, so I am going to be really happy to start uploading videos for that as well. So all in all, good times for all. Alright, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.